Good afternoon, guys.
Hello.
What up?
So today we are going to go explore the town of Williams. So we are staying in Williams at the Circle Pines KOA. It's a few exits down I-40, I think, from where we're staying. So this is the actual main town. But the town is right on Route 66, so it's a really historic town on Route 66. So they have a whole bunch of stuff that's going on here as far as the gift shops and like museums for Route 66, and
the
obviously
signs.
Obviously all the signs. So we came down to take a picture of the sign, but I think we're also going to explore the town a little bit because they have a lot going on as far as like shops and stuff. So
Yeah, it looks pretty neat.
Yeah. So yeah, it looks like a really cool town as far as they have like the historic, like the old gas stations and like things like that, so that are now museums. So yeah, so we'll show you guys around a little bit. Yeah. It's a really windy day, so if we don't talk much on camera, that's why. It's because you probably won't be able to hear us with the wind, and it's keeping the temperatures down a little bit, but it's still a beautiful day and great day to go out and explore a little bit more.
Yeah, so. Absolutely.
Yay!
We're brothers.
Oh, that's
Good afternoon, guys.
Hello.
hi.
So we have just left the Williams Circle Pines KOA in Williams, Arizona. So this is now the start, I guess, of our travel over to Southern California. It might be its own episode. We'll see what happens. But eventually we're heading to Southern California. We're going to be staying at 1,000 Trails just between LA and San Diego. So we'll be exploring the two cities while we're there. And then there's also a number of state parks in the area. Obviously beaches. We want to go make sure we touch the Pacific coast because we've never been over there. So we want to make sure we do that. What's going on now is we're heading down to, our plans have changed a little bit. We're heading down to Prescott, Arizona, because we have parts waiting for us. So we, as you guys know, if you guys followed us a couple episodes ago, sorry, there's construction happening. If you guys followed us, you guys saw that we had an RV tech out to work on our bearings and work on our bearings. When he had got one of the hubs disassembled, he realized the brake inside was kind of tore up because of a rock or something got into the brake, into the magnet, and it tore up the entire inside of the hub. So he said instead of spending the money to check all of them, he goes, it's cheaper just to buy all four and get all four replaced. It's like a half-day job, and that way you have brand new hubs, brand new brakes, and you don't have to worry about the repacking and all that. It'll be all taken care of at the same time. So that's what we did. So we had trouble finding the hubs and the brakes because our White Hawk was made a little differently than the other ones nowadays. I guess we have 10-inch hubs and brakes on a 4,800 pound axle, and usually it's a 12-inch. So we had a hard time finding a 10-inch hub and brake for a 4,400 pound axle. We finally found it thanks to Paul over at Blue Compass in Prescott, Arizona. Unfortunately, though, he couldn't get it from his normal warehouse. It took more than a week to get here. I'm not even sure if it's here yet. But we're heading there so that way when it does come in, we can get into the service department, get it changed out quickly, and be on our way. So we're praying, fingers crossed, prayers that we get the part, probably hopefully today, can get into the service department maybe tomorrow, and we can be on the road Wednesday and be at our destination at the time we're supposed to be. If not, we'll be delayed a little bit, but it's a really important part. We kind of came here on prayers that we had to blow out. That was a tire that he touched. You guys saw that. I think it was just coincidental. I don't think it was anything he did. But because of that, I knew that there's something going on. So, I think it's with the brake, more or less, more than anything. So, we're gonna go there and wait till we get the part installed because it's a really important part to have. I don't want to worry about blowouts and axle problems and all that good stuff. So, like I said, we got here on a prayer. I promised ourselves that we would get it fixed before we headed to California. So that's what we're gonna do. And we're staying at a Harvest Host for a couple of nights. Hopefully that's enough time for us to get the part done. If not, then we'll have to see what we have to find a campground to go to. But that's the plan now. So it's an hour drive down to Prescott from Williams, an hour and a half ish. So we'll see you guys when we get there.
Later.
Good morning, guys. So as you can see, it's super early. Super early for us, maybe not super early for some of you, but we are moving the RV to the dealership today. They got us in for an early appointment to get the hubs and brakes put on, so we're hoping, he told us to take a few hours. Hopefully that's true, and hopefully we can get on the road and get close enough to our destination in Southern California. We might have to do it over, might not push it the full 400 plus miles. I think we're going to take an overnight stop and just get there a day late, because I'd rather not push it. All right, check this out. Not bad, eh? So not too shabby. They have, it's plenty long for the for our rig, and our truck is in front. We could have stayed hooked up, I guess, but we had to leave anyway yesterday. But we had to turn to make it, but still fine. And then they also have full hookups, which is amazing. So Harvest Hosts with full hookups. Level site. It even comes with its own patio. I wish we I wish we could have we had a propane fire out there or something the other night. But first time we got here it was pouring for a while, and then last night we were just busy, I guess. But yeah, it's a really cool spot. It's a boondockers, so it's Harvest Host, but it's boondockers welcome. So it's somebody's private residence. But they have a great setup here. So thank you very much. We enjoyed our stay here. We are at Blue Compass RV here in Prescott, Arizona. Just got 4 new hubs, 4 new brakes put on the RV. Obviously bearing repack at the same time too. Paul. Thank you so much, Paul, here at Blue Compass. He got us the parts delivered. He had to search hard and wide. He couldn't go to his normal warehouse, so I really appreciate you, Paul. Thank you so much.
He never gave up, though.
Never gave up. He found him, and he's like, I can get him here. This is as fast as I can get him here. I said, sounds great, Paul. Thank you so much. Because like I told you guys before, it was a hard find because they're a little different than most of the 4,400-pound axles. Then also big thanks to Jeff in the service department. He squeezed us into today to get this work done. They also did a complete inspection of the RV and found some roof seals that needed some attention, so they got those done for us as well. So super thankful to Paul and Jeff here at Blue Compass. If you guys are in the Prescott area and you're looking for RV service, check out Blue Compass here in Prescott. Man, they really took care of us, and I can't thank them enough for getting us back on the road literally within 5 hours or 8 hours, excuse me. So thank you so much. So we're gonna pack up. We're gonna head to the border of Arizona and California tonight. We'll get to California tomorrow, so just a day late. I'll take a day late for safety. So here we go. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Hello.
So we have already left our campsite, and we apologize for not giving you guys a little view of the campground. Our forward-facing cam wasn't on, and our GoPro wasn't on. But it was we got there really late anyway, so we didn't really get to explore the campground. But it was a nice, huge pull-through site, very wide. Had to unhook just to get level front to back, but kept the truck right underneath the ball, so I was able to just drop it real quick. Kept the chain up and everything too, so it was really nice, easy pull through, nice, easy in and out, right off the highway, right on the California-Arizona border. So we were able to stop at the gas station this morning and get Arizona prices before crossing into California. So one last time for a little bit of a reprieve, though compared to the east, it's still a lot more. But we have about a little less than 200 miles to get to our destination today. We're going to stop halfway at a Love's, just stretch our legs and maybe probably fill up again, maybe get something to eat. We didn't pack lunches today. But on that, we're hoping for an easy drive, but we're happy we're already crossed over into California. Super happy to be here. Thank God for getting us over across the country. I can't believe we came from Florida, less than a month ago, and we're here in California. So this is pretty cool. Really cool.
Yeah, very exciting, very blessed.
Yes. So we don't know what we have planned. We'll talk more about it when we get closer, when we get to our destination. But for now, we'll just enjoy the drive, and we'll see you guys when we get to our destination.
Later.
Later.
Thank you all so much for watching. We really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up below. And if you haven't already, we would love for you to subscribe to our channel and follow us along in all of our adventures. Next week, we take you all to Los Angeles, the Santa Monica Pier, and to the beach where we splash around in the Pacific Ocean for our very first time. Until next time, guys, God bless and stay safe.